Leading off the left fielder, number 1, Tyler Mason. Batting second, the shortstop, number 8, Carlos Castillo. Batting third, the catcher, number 35, Seth Shannon. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Sean Baxter. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 5, Kyle Markowitz. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 55, Gregory Mello. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 7, J.J. Muller. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 48, Gabriel LeBron. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 4, J.J. Tyree. Pitching for Ferrum is number 2, Jay Penn. Ferrum is coached by Eric Owens. He's assisted by Darren Hodges, Jacob Woolwine, and Mitch Custer. And now introducing your University Cougars. Leading off the right fielder, number 27, Kevin Ziski. Batting second and third baseman, number 15, Trevor Testerman. Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Nolan McCabe. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 41, Preston Robbins. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 17, Tyler Lowe. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 11, J.C. Berry. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 14, Jack Turner. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 2, Nick Romano. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 20, Mason Williams. On the mound for the Cougars is number 16, Corbin Mickle. Averett is coached by Kenny Fleming. He is assisted by Billy McLaughlin and Tyler Smith. Fans, this time we ask that you please honor America and rise to playing the national anthem. Number 16, Corbin Mickle.
And welcome everybody to the Averett Sports Network here in Danville, Virginia at Averett's North Campus for today's ODAC midweek matchup between your Averett University Cougars and the Ferrum College Panthers. As a big rivalry game here on this Tuesday. It was Wednesday afternoon. It's Corbin Mickle will be getting the ball for Averett. 62 degrees and cloudy on the field for the Cougars. Big playoff implications, folks, as we are in the home stretch here as we've hit April. Yesterday was April Fools. Today's April 2nd, and Averett looking to get back in the win column. They've lost 5 straight games after starting conference 5-0. They're now 5-5. They sit at 6th in the ODAC, and the top 8 seeds will clinch a playoff berth. Averett looking to be one of those teams. It would be the first time in program history that they could achieve such a feat. Panthers coming into today at 3-9 in the ODAC, 13-13 overall. But both teams have lost 5 straight conference games, so something has to give here at Owen Fulton Field. They were looking to get a win and keep pace in the playoffs. So scoreboard watching as well today. We'll be keeping our eye on Guilford College versus Roanoke College, a matchup that obviously Averett will be looking at. Guilford behind Averett right now, but just a couple of games back, so it's getting pretty tight down the stretch. And our first batter of the game coming up here for Ferrum, going up against Corbin Mickle. And the first pitch of the game is going to be outside for ball one, and we're underway. And a big swing and a miss there. 1-1 now. Trevor Testerman playing in front of the bag at third base. The pitch. That one fouled back. And that one just misses off of the plate. 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes. The pitch in the dirt for ball 3. So Mickle has the leadoff hitter full, 3-2. And the payoff pitch is on the outside corner. Strike 3 looking. Mickle gets a big strikeout there, and there's one away. Top of the first.
Panthers, number 8, Carlos Castillo.
So Tyler Mason strikes out. Carlos Castillo now will step in. Castillo batting .371 on the season. Shortstop. Swings and lines this one into right field in front of Ziske for a base hit. And so the Panthers get their first hit of the day. It's a single into right field for Carlos Castillo. Send up Seth Shannon here. 3-hitter for Ferrum. Shannon, .339 batting average on the year. Castillo, take a look at him at first, and we'll keep our eye on him, obviously. He's always a threat to run. Take another look at him there. He's back in safely. 11 stolen bases on the year for Carlos Castillo. Caught stealing 3 times. Not running, and that one misses low. Extending his lead at first, not running. This one's ripped through the hole for a base hit. Rounding second, but holding there is Castillo, and it's a single for Seth Shannon, and the Panthers are in business here in the top of the first.
Number 9, Sean Baxter.
Send up Sean Baxter. Baxter, one of the Panthers' best hitters, batting 4th today, and coming into the day, 3rd in the ODAC in batting average. He's batting .452. For his career, he's over .350. So posing a big threat here as he takes that one low. And the Panthers' offense is one of the best in the ODAC as well, ranking 2nd in offense this season. Kyle Markalowitz as well in the lineup as somebody who poses a threat. That one in there for a strike. Castillo at second. Shannon at first, 1 away. Mickle takes a look at second and deals. Baxter swings and flies this one towards center field. Williams under it, tagging is Castillo. And not running. Throw goes to second, and he's back in safely. There's 2 away. Big out there for Mickle. We'll send up Kyle Markowitz. And I mentioned Markowitz, second in the ODAC in batting average this season, 467. He's also got 3 home runs and 17 RBIs and a slugging percentage of 800. So big test here for Mickle. Working against back-to-back lefties here in the top of the first. Castillo runs, and the throw to third, or no throw to third, rather. Barry holds on to it there, and so it's going to be first and third here. Castillo has his 12th stolen base of the season. Almost catching up to Nolan McCabe, who's at 14 entering the day. And that one misses low. So it's 1-1 here. Markowitz takes high for ball 2. So Mickle got to dig in here. He's got a runner at third. It's Castillo. Seth Shannon at first. Going to hold the Panthers scoreless here. The pitch. Got it on the outside corner, strike 2. And we're all knotted up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for his second strikeout of the day. At the top of the first. Comes a 2-2 pitch. Shannon runs, and it's fouled back. So we'll do 2-2 again. Seth Shannon, only 1 stolen base this year, so interesting for him to be running there. Not 3-2 count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Mickle steps off. Mickle delivers that one high, and now it is full, and that'll send Seth Shannon in motion here at first base. He'll get a little bit of a head start. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Corbin Mickle sits down Kyle Markowitz, and that will retire the side here in the top of the first. 2 hits, no runs, no errors, and Averett coming up to bat here against Ferrum. And there's Kevin Ziske on deck as he gets set to have his first at-bat of the day. The starting lineup for the Cougars will be Kevin Ziske leading off, and Trevor Testerman batting second, playing third. Nolan McCabe batting third, playing left. Preston Robbins batting fourth, the DH. Tyler Lowe will be batting fifth, playing shortstop. And J.C. Berry back behind the plate. Jack Turner batting seventh, playing first. Nick Romano batting eighth, playing second, and then batting ninth, where he normally bats, Mason Williams, that almost second leadoff hitter for Coach Kenny Fleming. They'll be going up against Jay Penn from Ferrum. Penn so far this season, 5 starts, 9 appearances, an 11.12 ERA, and a 1-2 record in 22 1/3 innings. So Penn warms up, and Averett's offense, that ranks 6th in the ODAC this season, will get ready to get going. And Averett's problems in the last 5 games during this losing streak have really stemmed from pitching. It's been a lot of runs being given up. 4 out of their 5 losses during this stretch, they've given up more than 10 runs. And the one game they didn't, it was a 9-run game. So Averett looking to score early and fast, give their pitching a little bit of a rest. Obviously, when you're a pitcher and you're going through a tough stretch like this, just as a staff, it helps so much if the hitting can get you a little bit of an early lead and alleviate some of those worries. And Big Kev takes that one for a strike. It's 0-2. What a season Kevin has had this year. Batting .364, really coming into his own in his senior season. 0-2 pitch from Penn is a breaking ball. Nice job by Ziske to foul that one off. The ball's 2 strikes here to Kevin Ziske. And a waste pitch there. So Penn pitching from the right side of the rubber here against Ziske. Ahead in the count, 1-2. And the pitch, it's a breaking ball, swung on a miss for strike 3. And so a high breaking ball there from Jay Penn. He's able to get Ziske swinging for the first out. And we'll send up Trevor Testerman. Testerman so far this season, batting .347. He's got 26 hits, a home run, and 15 RBIs. Having a good season, the multi-sport athlete here at Averett. And a big cut there, comes up empty. And so Penn getting some swing and misses here in the bottom of the first innings. Got Ziske swinging a couple times, and right there, Testerman can't find it. A 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss there again, and so Averett taking some big hacks here in the bottom of the first. Nothing doing so far. 0-2 pitch. And Penn, another waste pitch there on 0-2. Not a bad idea. Possibly setting up a breaking ball here, but again, you got to be really careful with Testerman throwing off speed. You got to make sure you get it low. Leave it up there, it could be sent. And instead he goes fastball high for a swing and a miss. And so Jay Penn starting off the game with a bang. He's got back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the first. And we welcome in Nolan McCabe. McCabe entering the day 8th in the ODAC in batting average. .392, 31 hits, and 19 RBIs, a team lead. Try to get some sort of spark going here against Penn, who has retired the first 2 hitters via the strikeout. Good breaking ball there for strike 1. Ferrum's going to look to try to keep it clean this game. They tied for the most errors in the ODAC this season with 55. And that one misses outside, ball 1. Definitely could be a factor here. McCabe digs in, 1-1 count here. Jay Penn, 2 strikeouts so far. Fires that one in there outside for a ball. And Penn's issue this season has been the walks. In 22 2/3 innings, he's walked 21 batters. So can get a little wild at times. This one right back up the box off of Penn's glove. Picked up there by the shortstop Castillo, but it's not going to be there. It's going to be an infield single for Nolan McCabe. And so McCabe reaches base. And with 2 away, Averett has a base runner. Be their first hit of the game. Penn, man, that one, that one was sent right back up the box, seemingly okay. He's gonna have a chat with his first baseman, Baxter. Now the coach is gonna come out, talk with him. Interesting here is Seth Shannon came out to take a look at him, and Baxter as well. Home plate umpire back to have a conversation as well. Preston Robbins waits as he gets set. Nolan McCabe gets the sign at first. We'll keep an eye on him. 14 stolen bases this season. We already saw Castillo steal a base. McCabe takes his lead, and the pitch is going to be foul down the line. And you got to think with 2 outs, be keeping an eye on McCabe at second, or at first rather, in hopes that he maybe gets to second. And there he goes. He's running. The throw to second base is going to be not in time. He's safe. And McCabe swipes that bag. 15th of the year for him. And the count is going to be 1-1. Robbins now can give Averett the lead if he's able to get one through the infield. That one misses outside. And Robbins fouls that one back, 2-2. Robbins looking for his 18th RBI. He's able to drive McCabe home. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Penn. It's going to be up and outside for ball 3. Waiting on deck is the shortstop Tyler Lowe. Looking for a shot. You can be selective here with Robbins. You do have the base open. We'll see how careful he is. And outside, ball 4, and so he will walk Robbins. And it'll be first and second here with 2 outs.
Now the bat, the shortstop number 17, Tyler Lowe. So
McCabe at second, Robbins at first with 2 away. Averett has a hit in the inning and a stolen base from McCabe. And again, one of the reasons why Averett has had such a hot start to the season, 13-9, is because of their offense and their aggressiveness. Stolen bases have been a huge part. Lowe steps in and takes a ball, and that's the first walk of the game for Penn. And I mentioned just the troubles he's had with walks. Now 22 of them this season, leading the Panthers. Lowe swings and fouls that one back, and it's 0-2. Or 1-1, excuse me. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Lowe. And the pitch finds the outside corner there. And now it's 1-2. So both teams starting off the first inning here with runners at first and second. Ferrum failed to capitalize on their opportunity. Averett looking to capitalize right here. Lowe looking to give the Cougars the lead, but it's swung on and missed for strike 3. And so Jay Penn strikes out 3 Cougars in the bottom of the first inning. Send us to the top of the second here. Averett with a hit, no runs, no errors. We'll be right back with you on the Averett Sports Network. Top of the second here, Averett and Ferrum. Thomasini III, pleased to bring it to you here from Danville, Virginia. It's a cloudy day in this playoff chase. Glad you're with us as Averett went scoreless in the bottom of the first, sending us to the top of the second here. This rivalry matchup between Averett and Ferrum, 72nd matchup all time between these two teams. A rivalry that dates back to 1996, being renewed here in 2025. First pitch swinging, and that one's going to be hit towards center field, and Williams gets back and makes the catch for the first out. So one pitch, one away here in the top of the second.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 7, J.J. Muller.
So Gabriel LeBron here will step in. LeBron takes that one for a strike, and it's 1-1. And fouls that one back, 1-2. And LeBron 0 for 14 to start the season. I don't know how many points per game he's averaging, but as he takes the ball there, 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes here to LeBron. And this one's going to be skied towards left, but out of play, foul. And so staying alive here. So LeBron's on deck. I'm sorry, I got really excited there about LeBron being up. Mulhern is up now, and the 2-2 pitch. This one hit down the left field gap and down for a base hit. And so Ferrum gets another base runner here. It's their 3rd hit already. And now with 1 away, it will send up
Now batting for the Panthers, number 48, Gabriel LeBron.
Gabriel LeBron. And the aforementioned LeBron with no hits and 14 at-bats this season. This is just his 3rd start of the season. So runner at first here, and Mickle with 1 away, looking to roll a double play ball. The pitch, this one, foul down the right field line. Pickoff attempted first, but back in safely there, Mullard. And that one misses outside. For a double play ball up the middle if he's able to get it. Try to get something down. That one just misses, and now it's 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here to LeBron. And the pitch swung on a miss for strike 2. Nice pitch there from Mickle. And now he can get a little bit more creative here with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keep our eye over there at Mullard. 2-2 pitch. LeBron swings and hits this one into right field for a base hit. Ziske gets it, throws it into the cutoff man, and so not the man on the Lakers, but the man on the Panthers gets his first hit of the season, and now there's first and second with just 1 away. So this is what the Panthers will do, like we talked about before, second best offense in the ODAC, and Averett has struggled to keep opponents at bay recently. Like we said, 4 of the 5 games on this losing streak, Averett's given up more than 10 runs. And look over there at Mullard. He's back in safely. Mickle delivers and misses low for ball 1. 4 hits now for Ferrum, but no runs yet as Mickle's trying to stay strong. And the pitch, big cut there, but nothing doing. And it'll be 1-1. JJ Tyree up at bat and looking to get a run in for Ferrum. He's got 2 runners on, Mullard and LeBron, first and second. The 1-1 pitch. This is outside for ball 2. So Mickle here with first and second. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball, it misses inside for ball 3, and so now Averett in some real trouble as the lineup is about to be flipped over. You've got Tyler Mason waiting on deck, the left fielder, and their 9-hole hitter, JJ Tyree, way ahead in the count, 3-1. Comes the pitch, and that one's fouled back, and it'll fill it up now. Mickle looking for a big strikeout here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's got Mullard at second and LeBron at first. 1 away here. The pitch. Big cut, but fouled back. JJ Tyree this season batting .384. And looking for his 13th RBI of the season. 3-2 pitch and fouled back again. And so we'll do it over. And a nice at-bat here from the 9-hole hitter. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat here. Or is it first and second? 3-2 pitch. And misses badly inside, and so now that will fill it up. Bases loaded here with just 1 away. So lineup will flip over here. Tyler Mason will step up, batting .309 on the year. He's 0 for 1 today. But this is what you have to try to avoid, and like we said, Averett looking to stack up some zeros here to cut this losing streak. They started 5-0 in the conference. They're now 5-5 and sitting at 6th in the ODAC and needing a big out right here. That one misses somewhere. And it's 1-0. Big moment here early. Tyler Mason, the leadoff hitter, looking to drive in a couple of runs. That one misses high. 2-0 now. And now some pacing going around in that Averett dugout. Barry will come out and have a word. So Barry will talk with Mickle. It's not a great spot to be in, but, you know, as Coach would always say, just 1 pitch to get you out of it, and with 1 away, if he's able to get a double play ball, that would do the trick and hold Ferrum at 0. But right now, behind in the count here, it's Mason. And with nowhere else to go, it's got to be in the zone somewhere here. Chopper hit towards first, but it gets over the head of Jack Turner and into right field. Mullerit scores. Rounding third is LeBron. He scores. And it's a 2-run single for Tyler Mason. And Ferrum now leads 2-0 here in the top of the second. Castillo now will step in, and Ferrum's still not done yet. Castillo stepping in here, 1 for 1 on the day. And takes for ball 1. Mickle trying to find the strike zone, and it's tough when you're starting behind in the count. That one looked like a good pitch, but home plate umpire disagrees. This one, fly towards Turner at first. He has room, unless the wind just takes it, and it lands in front of him towards the fence. Foul. That's a really tough play there for Turner to make. Obviously, right up against the fence. It falls onto the ground, and now it's 1-1. Ball and a strike here. Pitch chopped over the mound, heading towards second, picked up by Lowe, throws it to first in time. It will score J.J. Tyree. And so it's an RBI fielder's choice, and Ferrum adds another run here. It's now 3-0. So funky play there. Castillo just kind of swung right over the mound. Send up Seth Shannon, the 3-hole hitter for the Panthers. So Shannon steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He had a single in the first. And that one finds the zone, 1-1. This one fly down the left field line. Five hits for Ferrum. First inning and 2/3. And 3 runs have plated here. Mickle trying to get out of it. Pitch. This one's going to be hit towards the hole. Turner makes the play, throws it over in time for a huge PFP out right there. Saves a run, and Turner makes a nice play over to Mickle, covering the bag. It'll retire the side. Ferrum does plate 3. Send us to the bottom of the second here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. Cougars got some work to do as they gave up 3 runs in that top of the second. Ferrum with 5 hits, 3 runs, no errors by either team so far. Cougars getting set here. It'll be J.C. Berry, Jack Turner, and Nick Romano. As Averett looking to snap their losing streak, as we said, 5 straight. Both teams very much in the playoff picture. And on that topic, I mean, if you go back into when the ODAC expanded, which was in 2012, no 8 seed has finished over 500, and so both teams definitely in play. Averett at 5-5 right now. You got to imagine if they're able to finish the season around 500, obviously above it, the statistics would say they're definitely going to make it, but historically speaking, the 8 seed in the ODAC playoff is pretty much always been around a game or 2 under 500, and so if you're the Cougars, you got to try to win these midweek games and split those on the weekend. You got a couple big ones coming up, obviously. 2 games set against Lynchburg, as that one's chopped towards first. Baxter picks it up, throws it over to Penn, and on consecutive outs by both teams, we have a nice PFP. So Penn does a good job there at covering the bag, and there's one away. We'll send up Jack Turner. The new walk-up song, Kid Cudi. I like it, Jack. Turn to the first baseman as the sun peeks out here in Danville. Penn's first pitch to Turner is inside for ball 1. I got the chance to talk with Jack a couple of days ago, talking about the season and just talking about how the culture has really changed here as that one's fouled back. And how it's much more of a team effort and everybody on the same page, especially when you consider how close Averett is to clinching their first ODAC playoff appearance. Everybody on the same page this year. This is the first real hard stretch that they've had to face. They won 8 straight games earlier in the year. Two balls and 2 strikes here to Jack. Penn delivers, and Turner fouls it back. Turner with a home run this season, fully capable of leaving the yard at any point as he takes that one high for ball 3. But these are the spots where we're going to have to watch Penn because, like I said, a team leading 22 walks on the season. He's already got a walk today. And he's got another walk right there as Turner reaches base. So nice job there by Jack working the count. And I think when you have a pitcher like this who can, struggle with throwing strikes at times, definitely smart to have that approach of taking earlier in the counts, trying to work his pitch count up, getting into that Ferrum bullpen, which has been pretty good this season. As that one gets past the catcher and to the backstop, it'll send Turner to second base. And so Penn getting a little bit wild here. Seth Shannon couldn't corral it. And now there's a runner at second base here with one away. Be Romano and then Mason Williams on deck, and then the lineup will flip over. Penn gets the sign and deals just off the plate there. Balls and no strikes. Romano lines this one back up the middle. Oh, nice play there at second. Throw to first in time. And so it keeps Averett off of the scoreboard. Now there's 2 away. The runner will advance to third. J.J. Tyree with a very nice play in the hole there up the middle. Send up Mason Williams here with a runner at third. Williams in the 9-hole this season, batting .319 as he skies this one towards center field. It's shallow, and Tyree can't get it. It falls into right field for a base hit. And Mason Williams gets himself an RBI single. And Averett gets on the board. So nice work there from Williams. Just kind of jam shot there, getting it out. So Coach Smitty and Mason get the sign over there at second. Send up Kevin Ziske. First pitch to him is way over his head. Averett already with a stolen base so far. Williams a very capable threat. Keep our eyes over there at him. Ziske, big cut there. And comes up empty. Pen comes set. Ziske fouls that one off, and it's 1-2. So Penn here with 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ziske. 1 run has already scored so far. And Kev fouls that one back. Six homers on the year for Ziske. 4 in that one weekend against Hampton-Sydney. Hits this one down the line, foul. So it'll be another foul ball there, and at least running the pitch count up here, though. .42 pitches here for Penn. So he gets set for another one with Ziske. There goes Williams, and a big swing and a miss there from Ziske, and that will retire the side. So, are they saying foul ball? Second base umpire waved foul. I thought the home plate umpire said strikeout. So interesting. Ziske gets new life. It's very close either way. So Penn is going to have to do it all over again. 1-2 pitch here to Ziske. Williams not running this time, and he fouls this one back again. So this is becoming quite the eventful at bat here. Penn will get the sign. And the pitch. Ziske lines this one over and picked up there by the second baseman and in time for the final out of the inning. So Averett gets a run. That's all it will be, as it'll head us to the top of the third inning, 3-1. Ferrum leads. Top of the third action here as Ferrum gets set to bat again. It'll be Sean Baxter getting us going here against Corbin Mickle. 3-1 lead here for Ferrum as we head to the top of the third. And big swing and a miss there. Get Baxter 0-1. This one's lined towards right field and down in front of Ziske for a base hit. And so Baxter, who came into the day batting over .450, has his first hit.
Now back to the Panthers, number 5, Kyle Markowitz.
And Coach Fleming's going to come out here and make the walk to the mound. And we got a new pitcher coming on here for Averett. So that's going to be the end of Corbin Mickle's day. A new pitcher coming on here for the Cougars. Looks like it's going to be Will Green, the second, coming on here. So Mickle exits. He pitched 2+ innings. He's given up 3 earned runs so far. The runner at first will be responsible for him. And Will Green will be looking up, pick up his buddy right here. We'll warm up, and we'll introduce him again here in just a moment. Will Green, the second, coming in here, making his 9th appearance on the season. That's going to be a team lead for Averett, so fully in the circle of trust of Coach Kenny Fleming this season. Will Green, the second, will be tasked with getting Ferrum out. Here he's going to be facing off against Kyle Markowitz. Green so far this season, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. First pitch outside for ball 1. So this is a spot here for the Cougs where they're going to have to rely on their bullpen for the rest of the way. Starter Mickle gave them 2+ innings. Oh my goodness, this one right back up the middle. It hits off of Green and ricochets over to short. And it's going to be an infield single. We just hope Green's all right. He seems to be. That one was laced back up the middle. And everything seems to be all right for Green. As that one, it's back-to-back now that we've had off of pitcher's leg. Jay Penn had one earlier in the first inning. So first and second here with nobody out. And Ferrum looking to strike again. Gregory Mello steps in and takes that one outside. Ferrum has a team of Mello and LeBron. It's pretty basketball nerds. Gotta love this. 1-0 pitch here, first and second. Curious to see if Mello bunts. Wasn't squaring on the first one. Instead, he'll be swinging, and he fouls that one back. 1-1 pitch here to Mello. Swing right back up the box. Diving, but can't get it as Romano. That's going to score 1. And the throw is going to head to third. It's a close play, but he's going to be in there safe. Heading towards second is Gregory Mello. And it's an RBI single for him. He advances on the throw, and it's 4-1 Ferrum.
Number 7, J.J. Muller.
And still nobody out. J.J. Muller now will step in. He's 1 for 1. And Ferrum now with 8 hits. First pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Balls and a strike. Pitch from Green. Breaking ball just outside. Big cut, but nothing doing. Big swing and a miss there, and it's 1-2. Green needs a strikeout right here with that runner at third and less than 2 outs. Muller just trying to get something deep in the air that can score him. Green looking for his 3rd strikeout of the season. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, nice block there from Barry, and it's going to be 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. This is high for ball 3. And so now, although you do have a base open, that would not be ideal for a walk right here. You've got LeBron on deck. 3-2 pitch coming up here. Big spot. Green comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And so Will Green does get the strikeout. It's a big one. And now there's one away.
Now batting Rivera, number 3, Gabriel LeBron.
So now LeBron steps in. Now you can get creative if you're Green. Corners playing in, middle infield back. Oh, nice breaking ball there. That was nasty from Green. It's 0-1. LeBron is 1 for 1 so far today. One pitch. Big cut. Nothing though. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Green versus LeBron. The pitch. Cut and down for a base hit through the hole. And that's going to score 1, and it's an RBI single for LeBron. Five to 1 now, Ferrum. Runners on the corners here with 1 away. Send up J.J. Tyree. Looked like LeBron was going to move there. Instead, it'll be a strike. He'll hold up there at first. This one hit towards center. Williams back, makes the catch, tagging and heading towards home. And the throw will go into the cutoff man. It'll be a sacrifice fly for J.J. Tyree. And it's 6-1 now, Panthers.
Number 1, Tyler Mason.
So Averett's pitching woes continues. 6 runs here in the top of the third. Not out of the woods just yet. Still got 2 outs. LeBron at first. Big swing there from Mason. This one hammered towards center, but right at Williams. Takes a couple of steps to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But Ferrum gets 3 more runs. They extend their lead here to 6-1 over your Cougars. It'll send us to the bottom of the third here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network as the Cougars get set to bat again here. It'll be Trevor Testerman up to bat.
Now batting for the Cougars at third base, number 15, Trevor Testerman.
Send up Testerman here. Averett needing some offense. Already down 5 runs in this one and looking to try to mount a comeback. Testerman 0 for 1 in the day, and he takes that one inside for a strike. I'm with you. I thought that was in. And takes that one high. Testerman fouls that one back, and it's 1-2. Be Testerman, McCabe, and Robbins all set for Averett. One-two pitch. Fastball that misses high for ball 2. And right now, I think Averett looking to try to draw some walks, maybe put the pressure on Penn. Testerman skies that one foul. 50 pitches for Penn. We'll see how long he goes. Obviously making his 5th start of the season. And now that we're into April, guys should be ready to go. 80, 90, 100 pitches if needed. This one hit towards center, shallow, trying to come in and make the catch, and he does. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Nice play there by the center fielder, J.J. Mullard.
Now the bat for the left footer, number 9, Nolan McCabe.
Send up Nolan McCabe here. That one way outside. First pitch to McCabe. Nolan 1 for 1 in the day, looking to get his second hit. Pitch from Penn to McCabe is in there for a strike. 2-1. Ball and a strike. McCabe takes that one inside, and now it's 3-1. And Averett's best stolen base threat is one pitch away from reaching base. Balls and a strike, and the pitch. Ooh. Hits the inside corner there for a strike. McCabe obviously not a huge fan of that call. But now it's 3-2. So big pitch coming up here from Penn to McCabe. Sophomore delivers, and McCabe hammers one to deep left center, driving the left fielder all the way back to the warning track at the wall, and he makes the catch. Terrific play there from Tyler Mason. And McCabe just got under that one, and it's now 2 away here. So loud second out here in the bottom of the third, and it brings up Preston Robbins. That one misses outside. Robbins hammers this one to left field. Mason back again, but this one's going to go out of play. Ball and a strike here to Robbins. Pitch to P-Rob. It's up and outside for ball 2. Robbins skies this one over towards LeBron and right. Tyree also in pursuit, but LeBron will call it and make the catch. And that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 here for Penn, allowed out to McCabe. And it's still 6-1 as we send it to the top of the 4th here in Danville. Send us to the top of the 4th here, and an interesting move as we'll get to see starter Ian Amerson, normally weekend starter for Averett, on the mound in relief here in the top of the 4th inning. Emerson 3-2 this season, 7 appearances, 7 starts. So this will be his first appearance out of the bullpen of his career as freshman. And definitely a bit of a shocker for sure. I mean, Averett down by 5 here early, and I think Coach Fleming wanting one of his better arms out there to try to hold the line. Got to imagine that there's belief that if Averett can hold Ferrum to under 8 runs, maybe that they've got a shot at coming back in this one, and so maybe trying to get Emerson some work. First pitch will be up for ball 1. Pitched this weekend against Bridgewater. Only pitched 2 innings, gave up a few runs. Coming into a spot here that's unfamiliar for him. First appearance out of the bullpen this season. Two-0 pitch. And that one finds the outside corner. 2-1. But definitely one of Averett's better pitchers this season. Sub-4 ERA. And 24 strikeouts on the year to just 13 walks. There's that one outside, ball 3. So Castillo now, who's 1 for 2 on the day, looking to get on base via the walk. 3-1 pitch here, Emerson. Just misses outside there, and it's ball 4. So Castillo's on with a leadoff walk, and that is not the guy you want to walk, as we mentioned, 12 stolen bases so far this season, and already a stolen base in this one. See how aggressive he is over there at first. This one's going to be skied over towards Turner again. He gives it a look, but it's going out of play, foul. Big swing there and fouled back again, 0-2. Seth Shannon, the catcher, who's 1 for 2 on the day. And everyone in the Ferrum lineup so far has a hit, except for J.J. Tyree. He's walked a couple of times. Ball and a strike here to Shannon. Rips this one down the line, foul. One-two pitch. Outside for ball 2. And, you know, another interesting thing here is you just wonder how far Emerson's going to go. Obviously, he threw on Saturday against Bridgewater. And you also imagine that he's going to have some work this weekend. 2-2 pitch, misses outside for ball 3. And so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Coach Fleming operates this, if he just lets Emerson go a few innings here and then that's his outing for the week. Or maybe this is just a 1-inning thing. 3-2 pitch. Castillo not running. Big swing and a miss there. Strike 3. So Emerson gets his first strikeout of the day. And there's one away here. So one away here in the top of the 4th. Castillo still at first base here, and Emerson looking to roll a double play ball. He's going to have to deal with Baxter. And Baxter takes a ball outside. Baxter, big cut, and fouls that one back. So ball and a strike here. Ferrum has scored 3 runs in consecutive innings. Baxter fouls that one back, and now it's 1-2. Castillo at first. Short lead against the lefty Emerson, and the pitch. This one's grounded towards Testerman. Nice diving play. Throws it over to first. Got him! Trevor Testerman. A nice play there at third, and there's 2 away. So 2 away here. And we'll have another lefty coming up here. It'll be Kyle Markowitz. And there goes the runner at second. The throw is not going to be in time. And so it's a stolen base there. And Castillo has stolen his second base of the day. Pretty odd stolen base attempt, though. You never want to try to make the last out at third, and with his speed, he'll score on a base hit no matter what. So interesting there. There's that one outside. Big swing and a miss there for strike 2. So now Emerson just 1 strike away from getting out of this. He's got a runner at third base. And Markowitz 1-2. The pitch fouled back. Ball and a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike as that one misses high. Emerson looking to get out of it. Oh, Castillo, big jump there at third. He's going to throw now, and it gets by Testerman. It gets by Testerman, and Castillo's going to score. A mishap there as Castillo jumped off the bag. Looked like he was going to try to steal home. Instead, he went back and drew the throw from Emerson, and that's exactly what Castillo wanted. He got the throw and got by Testerman, and with his speed, he's able to plate the 7th run for Ferrum. So Emerson gets a strikeout there. And that will do it for the top of the 4th. But Ferrum does score a run off of the error there. And it's 7-1 now as we head to the bottom of the 4th here. And welcome back, everyone, to the bottom of the fourth here at Thomas Heaney III and Averett Baseball here on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Danville, Virginia. Send up Tyler Lowe here to start us off as Averett looks to scrap back a 6-run deficit against their arch rival, Ferrum. 72nd game between these two teams, and Ferrum is leading the series 44-27 and currently on a 3-game winning streak. Low ahead in the count here, 2-0. Both teams scrapping for the playoffs too, so boy, if you love baseball, this is just this is good baseball to watch right here as Averett tries to mount a comeback. Pitched low is going to be chopped over towards first. Baxter picks it up, makes the play, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So no Bill Buckner there from Baxter as he's able to get it. If you understand that reference, you're either a Mets or a Red Sox fan, and hopefully you're a Mets fan. Send up J.C. Berry. And he takes that one outside for ball one. Quick look around the ODAC. We mentioned it before the game, but Roanoke playing Guilford at 3 p.m. in Greensboro. And Roanoke currently leads that one 4-2. And they're in the bottom of the fifth in that one, as that one's in their fourth strike. And that's one where it's you don't really know who to root for if you're an Averett fan. Obviously, Guilford behind Averett in the standings, but not by much. And Roanoke ahead of Averett, and so I guess Berry flies this one towards center field. Mullard is right there, makes the catch. Send up Jack Turner, but as I was saying, it kind of creates this interesting thing because Averett still very much in range for a home playoff series, and boy, how much fun would that be here. And I guess if you're rooting for that, you'd probably root for, as I say that, Guilford scores their own, but you'd probably be rooting for Roanoke to lose, but first pitch from Penn is inside. And Penn, who came into the day with an ERA over 11, has really pitched well against one of the better offenses in the ODACs. Big cut there, and misses. But only 2 hits allowed, and just that 1 run in the second inning. Ball and strike here to Turner. 2-away and nobody on. Waiting on deck is Nick Romano, and if you see him up, that means Turner's on base. 1-2 pitch. High and tight for ball 2. And these two teams will face off again later in the season. That one will be up at Ferrum. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And so Jay Penn pitching a gem so far here today as he's through 4 innings with only 1 run allowed. Send us to the top of the 5th inning here on the Averett Sports Network. Top of the fifth here is Ferrum looking to extend their lead 7-1 here over your Cougars. Emerson back out there for his second inning of work, and what's an interesting story here, and if you're just joining us, Emerson obviously 7 appearances and 7 starts this season, been one of the better Averett pitchers. This one's grounded over to low, makes the nice easy play, 1 away. But Emerson now coming in to relief, down 6 on this Wednesday. And the more pitches he goes, the more unlikely it is that he'll pitch on Saturday. And definitely keep our eye on his pitch count. Coach Fleming obviously feels like this is a big spot in the game, trying to keep Ferrum at bay, and pitching staff that has struggled of recent. J.J. Mullard stepping in, 1 for 2 on the day. To a pitch. This one lined in towards center field and down in front of Williams for a single. And so J.J. Mullard has his second hit of the day. So send up LeBron here. Runner at first and 1 away. Gabriel LeBron so far today, 2 for 2. No 3-pointers made yet. I'm going to stop, I promise. Pick off its up over there at first, and back in easy is Mullard. And LeBron's interesting because came into the day 0 for 14 to start the season. Gets a start here today, and he's 2 for 2. And another check over there at Mullard at first. 10 hits on the day for Ferrum. 7 runs. Brown's going to square to bunt and foul. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here. LeBron, big cut and a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Emerson with 3 strikeouts out of the bullpen, and there's 2 away. J.J. Tyree stepping in here, number 9 hitter. This one's skied in towards right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Heading to third and being waved home is Mullard. Cut off. Oh, he's going to be held now. He was being waved, and that was probably the smart move to stay right there. Be second and third now with 2 away. As that was a nice piece from J.J. Tyree. So turning point right here. Second and third with 2 outs. You got the leadoff hitter. Mason stepping in, the left fielder. So 2 men in scoring position here. And Mason's going to square to bunt, and he gets it down. it's going to be fair. The throw to first is going to be in time, and so very interesting play there as Mason squared to bunt, tried to get the runners in from third. Couldn't do so, and that will do it for the top of the fifth. So Amerson does a good job there working out of the jam. Will send us to the bottom of the fifth here on the Averett Sports Network. Bottom of the fifth here, and it'll be Nick Romano to get us going. Averett's offense has been held to just 2 hits and a run against Jay Penn, sophomore pitcher for Ferrum, who entered the day with an 11 ERA, doing a good job so far today of lowering that. We'll have Nick Romano, Mason Williams, and then the lineup will flip over to Kevin Ziske. 75 pitches for Penn. So curious to see how far they let him go. The way he's pitching right now, I'd imagine he's got at least another inning or two in him. Nick Romano is 0 for 1 on the day. Mason Williams 1 for 1. I'm curious to see if Ian Amerson goes back out there. Like I said, you're playing a dangerous game. You got a weekend series coming up. Another conference one at that, at Virginia Wesleyan and Virginia Beach. Right now, Virginia Wesleyan currently dead last in the ODAC. So you start to think about all those things and who gets the ball on Saturday. But right now, there's no tomorrow, and Averett looking to try to get a win here. This one, line down the line, base hit for Nick Romano. He rounds first and heads towards second. The throw by Mason is not going to be in time, and Nick Romano gets a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth. So nice work there from Mono. Taking that one where it's pitched. Mono gets on second, and Penn faces the leadoff double. Mason Williams will step in now. And now, obviously, I think if it was a bit closer, you think about bunting Williams here, but he'll probably be swinging away. And swinging away he does there. Comes up empty, 0-1. Averett's third hit of the day against Penn. Well, that one misses inside. I think the belief here is that if Averett's able to scrap a few runs together, they'll just let Amerson go the rest of the way. Williams hits this one down the line in right field. LeBron chasing, but he's not going to get it. It falls in front of him. Romano will be held at third base, and it'll be first and third here with nobody out.
Now the bat for Averett, the right fielder, number 27, Kevin Ziske.
Another hit for Averett, and just like that, Penn now in a little bit of trouble. We'll see. Meeting at the mound here for the Panthers between first baseman Baxter and second baseman Tyree. Big Kevo waits in the batter's box. So now you got some serious speed on the base paths as well. You got Mason Williams at first, Nick Romano at third. Big Kevo with the plate. Oh my goodness, first pitch to Ziske is way over his head. And it's 1-0. Penn a little bit rattled here in the bottom of the fifth. And that one hits Ziske. And the bases are going to be loaded here. And so now you start to really think about how long you let Penn go. Waiting at first for Ziske is Coach Smitty. He loves visitors. He loves getting those dap-ups. He doesn't love facing me, though, in the batter's box. Coach Smitty 0 for 1 career against me. Just saying. Bases loaded here with one away, and Trevor Testerman stepping up, and Testerman skies this one towards center field. Mullard running over with LeBron. It's going to be caught there by LeBron. The throw is going to go to second. It'll be a sacrifice fly for Trevor Testerman, and it gets Averett another run. It's now 7-2.
Now the bat for Averett, the left fielder, number 9, Nolan McCabe.
Send up Nolan McCabe here. The lead now cut to 5. And one away here. First pitch to McCabe. He's going to square a bunt, gets it down, and the throw's going to go to first. It'll be an RBI fielder's choice. Panthers will trade the out for the run, and it's now 7-3. So nice work there from McCabe getting that ball down.
For the designated hitter, number 41, Preston Robbins.
So 7-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Averett chipping away. First pitch to Robbins is going to be outside for ball 1. It'll be Ziske at second now, and this is a big at-bat right here. If Robbins able to plate Ziske, it would cut it to 3. This one's going to be hit towards center. Mullard runs over, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the bottom of the fifth. Averett does get 2 runs, though. Send us to the top of the 6th here, and they trail 7-3.
Number 31, Maddox Warren.
Maddox Warren will take the bump here for Averett, as cut into that lead a little bit now, 7-3. Again, you're watching the Averett Sports Network. Thomasini III with you. Averett and Ferrum in this playoff chase down the stretch. We're now in April, as both teams looking to lock in and try to clinch a berth. Averett will be their first playoff berth if they're able to finish strong. Currently sitting at 5-5. We'll take a look at Maddox Warren. This will be his 8th appearance on the season. 6 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Warren gets the ball. His first challenger will be Carlos Castillo, the shortstop for Ferrum. So Warren taking the mound here. He'll face a couple of righties and then the lefties back to back. It's a strike right there. Like I said, if Averett's able to keep Ferrum in that 7 to 8 run range, you do feel like they can make a comeback down the stretch. You've got 12 outs to do so. In danger of falling to 5-6 in the ODAC, the first time that they'll be under 500 in conference play if they can't come back in this one. Castillo 1 for 2 so far today. Takes high for ball 3, and so just like that, it's now 3-1. And you got 2, 3, 4 coming up here with Castillo, Shannon, and Baxter. So Warren trying to get a ball over the plate here. And that one misses low for ball 4, and so Ferrum has a leadoff runner on here to start the top of the 6th.
Now batting for Ferrum, number 35, Seth Shannon.
Seth Shannon, the catcher, will step up, 1 for 3 on the day. And Castillo, who has already stolen 2 bases, he stole third twice. Keep an eye over him at first. This one's going to be grounded over towards Testerman. Nice play. Gets it over to second. Throw to first in time. Double play. 5-4-3 double play right there. Testerman to Romano to Jack Turner. And there's 2 away here.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 9, John Baxter.
Send up Baxter now with 2 outs and nobody on. And just like that, the inning is flipped for Ferrum. This one hammered towards center, but right at Williams, and he's able to make the catch. And so after the leadoff walk, Averett's able to get the double play and fly out to Mason Williams. Bottom of the 6th action coming up here. Averett down by 5. Caleb Tischler will step on the mound for Ferrum. 7 appearances and 4 starts. So, again, you start to see this in conference play. It's just every game is so important, and these coaches will do whatever to try to come away with a win at any point. And right now, that's where Ferrum's going. They're going to go with Tischler. 4.76 ERA, 1-0 record, 17 innings pitched, only 9 earned runs, 11 walks, and 12 strikeouts for the sophomore. So he comes in, and he'll be facing off against Ty Lowe.
Now the bat for the shortstop, number 17, Tyler Lowe.
So Lowe steps in now, leading us off here in the bottom of the 6th, and it's go time for Averett down to their last 12 outs, down by 5 runs. First pitch here is going to be grounded past Mello and in for a base hit. And so Lowe gets us going here in the bottom of the 6th. A hard hit ball past the glove of Mello. So Lowe gets on first. Nobody out. Pitch to Barry. On the outside corner there for strike 1. Barry and then Jack Turner waiting on deck. Averett looking for a big inning against the Ferrum bullpen. Penn's day is done. He's in line for the win. Pitched 5 great innings for Ferrum, only allowing 3 earned runs. There goes the runner Low. It's a hit and run, and it gets into right field for a base hit. LeBron's going to field it and hit the cutoff man. But Lowe's able to go first to third, and Averett first and third now with nobody out. Back-to-back hits here for the Cougars. Tischler being greeted rudely here as Turner now steps in. Nobody out. Runners in the corners. The bottom of this Averett lineup is putting in work. First pitch to Turner. It's a breaking ball. That's nice. Good pitch there from Tischler. Even a sacrifice fly here would be good for Averett. Pitch here to Turner. Big cut and a swing and a miss. Jack behind in the count, 0-2. He's got Lowe at third and Barry at first. Turner swinging, chops this one over to short. Castillo ranges over, makes the play, throws it over to Tyree, throw to first. Not going to be in time, and so it's going to be a fielder's choice and an RBI for Jack Turner. And Averett now cuts it within 3. So the tying run now on deck, and Averett just crawling and scrapping their way back into this game. They trailed 7-1. Now it's 7-4. And now 2-0 to Mono. Romano had that double down the line in his last at-bat. And he's 1 for 2 so far. Ahead in the count here, 2-0. Romano swings and flies this one over towards the left field line. Mello will give it a look, but it'll go out of play. Seven hits for Averett. And Mono ahead in the count, 2-1. The pitch from Tischler. He swung on and fouled again, and now it's 2-2. Tischler takes a look at Turner at first. And delivers a 2-2 pitch. First game of April here for Averett. Trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Had an up and down March, 8 straight wins. Now on a 5-game losing streak, looking to snap it. 2-2 pitch is outside for ball 3, and now we're full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Jack Turner at first, and 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Tischler takes a look over at Turner at first, and he's back in easy. Big moment right here. 3-2 pitch coming up. The pitch to Mono. Swinging and lining it down the line. Base hit. Turner's going to round second. He's going to third. The throw from Mason is not going to be in time. It gets past Mello. Romano heads towards second. And it's a big-time 3-2 hit right there for Nick Romano. Nick Romano with his 2nd hit of the day, and boy, has he come up clutch and multiple times in this one. The tying run now is at bat, and it's Mason Williams. Conversation at the mound. Eric Owens, first-year head coach of Ferrum. If you're a baseball nerd like me, you'll remember Owens actually played in the big leagues. He played for the Cincinnati Reds, as well as the Milwaukee Brewers, Anaheim Angels, San Diego Padres, Florida Marlins, ranging from 1995 to 2003. Ferrum alumni, was All-American for Ferrum back in the 90s. And he's making his return to coach his Panthers in this season. Former major leaguer, assistant coach for the Rays. Big time moment in the game right here. Mason Williams steps in and he takes a strike. Second and third. Averett down by 3. Williams providing the tying run. Had a big home run a few weeks ago. That one swung on and missed. Strike 2. That series against Shenandoah here in Danville had a 2-run blast to cut the lead to 2 in the 8th inning. Does he have another one in him? This is inside, 1-2. Williams, the 9-hitter, and then we'll flip it over to Ziske on deck. The 1-2 pitch to Williams. He's going to chop it up the middle. Castillo's going to make the play. He bobbles it, throws it to first in time, and Averett just continues to scrap away. That's another run and make it 7-5 now. Romano moves over to third. And now we'll have another pitching change. So Coach Eric Owens will come out and make the move. And the Panthers will go to their bullpen, and this lead has shrunk from 7-1 to 7-5. So Averett looks to continue what they've been doing the second part of this game, playing small ball and coming up with some big-time hits. So we'll find out who's coming out here for Ferrum. Looks like
pitching change for Ferrum. Now on the mound, number 47, Carter Liverman.
so Carter Liverman will step in to pitch. This will be his 11th appearance on the season, a team lead. So the most trusted arm in the bullpen for the Panthers coming on here. 4.00 ERA, 1-1 record, 9 innings pitched, only 4 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He'll be going up against the man on your screen right there, Kevin Ziske, when we return on the Averett Sports Network. So Carter Liverman will step in here, the freshman pitcher out of Durham, North Carolina. Be tasked with trying to get the lefty out. Kevin Ziske, the runner at third and 2 outs. Big Kevo steps up today. The right fielder is 0 for 2. He provides the tying run for Averett, 6 home runs on the season. The first pitch from Liverman is going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And Shannon, looked like he got hit on that. Home plate umpire trying to give him some time to walk it off. Coach Owens comes out to have a talk. So Ziske waits as the tension builds here in Danville. You got some big-time power hitters coming up to bat here with Ziske, Testerman, and Nolan McCabe, 1, 2, 3. As Shannon tries to shake that off. But a big moment here for Carter Liverman in his first collegiate season. Now stepping into a playoff race between 2 teams racing for that 8th spot. Ziske steps in. And Liverman misses outside, 2-0 now. And I'll be curious to see if Coach Owens takes him out, if Ziske's able to reach. Maybe go with the right-hander against Testerman, but we'll see. That one skied foul, 2-1. And no 3-batter limit here. Obviously, you can take a guy out whenever you want. So I'll be curious to see if that happens. But right now, Liverman's guy is Ziske, and he's trying to get him out. 2 balls and a strike to Kevo. And swing and a miss there, 2-2. Nice off-speed pitch there from Liverman. Two balls, two strikes. Nick Romano at third base. Averett down by 2. Ziske the tying run. Liverman comes set and delivers a 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Shannon blocks it up, and Romano wisely stays at third. It'll be 3-2, though, to Kevin. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nick Romano at third. The freshman, Liverman, on the mound. Gets the sign and comes set. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. It's going to be hit towards shallow left field. Running over is Mason, and he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. Averett does put up 2 more runs, though, and they cut the lead. Now down to 7-5 as we head to the top of the 7th. So we'll see who comes out there for the Cougars. It looks like it's going to be Maddox Warren again. And we will take a quick break and join you when we return. Maddox Warren back to pitch for Averett. 7-5 game as we head to the top of the 7th inning. So big moment here for the big lefty. Now this game is tightened up, and that move to pitch Ian Amerson in the 4th inning definitely starting to look like the good move, as he was able to hold the line and keep Ferrum at 7, installing enough for Averett to get a couple of runs on the board. That's what they've done so far. They put up 2 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th. They've cut the lead now. This one's going to be fly towards Mason Williams in center. He runs over, makes the catch, 1 away. Gregory Mello, the third baseman, now will step in. Mello 1 for 3 so far on the day. Warren's first pitch is going to be flied in foul territory and over the dugout and out of play. So Warren gets ahead of Mello, 0-1 now. Mello hits this one to center field, and Williams just getting his workout there. Makes the catch, and now there's 2 away. So 2 quick outs here for Maddox Warren, working in some of the biggest innings of his college career so far. A 2-run game against your arch rival, trying to keep them at 7. Good pitch there from Warren, but misses inside. And this one's going to be hit towards left field. McCabe takes a step back, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the top of the 7th. Maddox Warren works some good innings here. Gets 3 flyouts. Send us to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time in Danville. Averett looking to make a comeback. Bottom of the 7th here. Hope everybody's stretched and ready to go for the final 9 here at Owen Fulton Field between these two teams. Fighting for the playoffs as we head into April now. Both teams on a 5-game conference losing streak. That's going to end for somebody today. And we'll have a new pitcher on the mound for Ferrum. It'll be Wyatt Chafin. It'll be his 6th appearance on the season. 7.50 ERA. 13 2/3 innings pitched, 8 earned runs, 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts. So Coach Owens, former major leaguer, as mentioned, Danville native as well, making the move to go to the pen. It's pretty cool in his first season coming back, obviously having such a successful career at Ferrum and now in a coaching role for the men in black and gold. We'll lead it off with Trevor Testerman here as Averett has scored in the last 2 innings. Testerman looking to provide a spark, get on base, and get the tying run to bat. Chafin's first pitch to Testerman. Oh, some chin music up top there, and it'll be 1-0. Testerman looking to get on base. That's a nice sequence right there from Chafin. High up fastball and then an off-speed pitch outside. 1-1 now. Let's see where he goes here. Back to the fastball, and Testerman skies it foul. Testerman, McCabe, and Robbins. 2, 3, 4 here. Hitters for Averett. There's that one's fouled back. Testerman 0 for 2 so far today. As he fouls this one back. Emerson pitched 2 innings, gave up no earned runs. Warren came in to relieve him. He's gone 2/3 so far, no hits. Pitch to Testerman will be in the dirt, 2-2. Chafin from the windup, 2-2 pitch. This one fouled back. Baxter's going to give a look at it, and it goes out of play. Testerman having an at-bat right here against Chafin. Start the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball that's hit down the line. Fair ball past Mello and heading towards the wall. Rounding first and heading towards second is Testerman, and it's a leadoff double for Trevor as he hits the Heisman pose at second base. And Averett now will get the tying run to bat. So Penn, Jay Penn, the starter for Ferrum, who gave them 5 marvelous innings, give way to the bullpen, and it has not been pretty so far for Ferrum. Send up Nolan McCabe. Averett's offense that was quiet through the first 5 innings has come alive here down the stretch. Nolan McCabe up and taking a first pitch strike on the inside corner. 9 hits now for Averett. And McCabe's 1 for 2 with an RBI today. Looking for his second hit and his second RBI. Coach McLaughlin gives out the signs at third base. Chafin comes set, takes a look at Testerman and delivers the 1-1 pitch to McCabe. It's fouled back, 1-2. McCabe with the least amount of strikeouts on the team, starter perspective with a minimum of 50 at-bats. Only 12 this season. He's got 18 walks as well. He lines this one up the gap, and Mullard running over makes the catch. Wow. What a play there from Mullard in center. Robbing extra bases. Nolan McCabe, and there's one away. I mean, he had to cover a lot of ground out there in right center field. That ball was scorched off the bat of McCabe. Mullard was able to run over and make the catch. Terrific job by him. Send up Preston Robbins here. A meeting at the mound. As you see on your screen, the Rooster, a.k.a. P-Rob, man of many nicknames. Up to bat here for Averett. In his senior season, such a terrific player, the DH catcher for the Cougs. He'll take ball 1 outside. Chafin's 1-0 pitch to Robbins is going to miss high. And now it's 2-0. So Robbins way ahead in the count here. And outside for 3-0 now. And so Mullard, pitcher for Ferrum there just missing outside. And just like that, Robbins way ahead in the count. Let's see if he'll be swinging here 3-0. And he will be taking wisely. That one gets in there for a strike. Chafin trying to work out of a jam. 3-1 pitch to Robbins. Swung on and grounded towards Mello. Makes a nice play. Takes a look at Testerman. Throws it to first. And that'll be the second out here. Nice play there from Mello at third. So Trevor Testerman let it off with a double. And McCabe and Robbins making back-to-back outs, leaving him out there at second. Send up Tyler Lowe, shortstop. And Lowe's interesting because I look at him and think that he doesn't possess too much power, but he's got 3 home runs this season, so very capable player of leaving the yard at any point. actually second on the team in home runs behind Ziski. That one misses low. Now 2-0. 2-0 to low, and swinging there, and that was his pitch. Just fouled it back. Got a fastball he could handle. And it was just a touch late on it. 2-1 now. In the dirt for ball 3. J.C. Berry would be next. Balls and a strike here to low. And he takes it low for ball 4. And so now the go-ahead run at first. Lead run at the plate. And Coach Owens is going to make another pitching change. So with 2 away, I would imagine this is going to be a left-hander to face Berry, and it will be. They'll go to the lefty here to face Berry. We'll see. I can't imagine that Coach Fleming would take out Berry here just because of the matchup, the type of quality player JC is. So first and second with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll go to a quick break and join you in just a moment. J.C. Berry steps up to the plate here in a huge spot. He's the go-ahead run right now. And he'll be going up against Braden Weeks, making his 10th appearance of the season. A 3.60 ERA in 15 innings of work. 6 earned runs, only 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts. So he'll be coming in here to get the lefty. Berry steps up. First pitch will be in there for a strike. Mello shaded off of the line at third and playing in the hole a little bit towards shortstop. The pitch to Berry. That one misses outside, 1-1. One and one here in the dirt, and it gets past Shannon. And the runners will advance, and now the tying run is in scoring position here with 2 away. So Testerman at third. Low at second. And J.C. Berry with a chance for a signature moment right here in the bottom of the 7th. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. The pitch. This is high for ball 3, and now it's 3-1. Waiting on deck is Jack Turner, first baseman. 3 balls and 1 strike. Barry swings and hits this one over to Tyree. Bobbles it. Can't find it. And it hits the ground, and it's going to be an RBI. 7-6 now. Averett cuts the lead to 1. And they're 1 run away from coming back from 7-1 now. Be runners at the corners. First error of the game for Ferrum. Tyree couldn't handle it. And now we'll have time called. Coach McLaughlin goes over to talk with Turner. Turner has struggled a bit this season. Comes into today batting 176, but he does have a home run and 6 RBIs, and somebody who is fully capable of breaking out at any moment. I've been saying it this year. You just get the feeling like he's just 1 swing away. And what a swing it would be right here for Turner if he's able to provide. The tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at first. The pitch to Turner is fouled back for strike 1. They're going to leave Weeks in the game, lefty to face Turner. Tylo is at third base. Turner looking to drive him in and tie the game. He squares to bunt. He gets it down. He's going to put the pressure on Weeks. He makes the play. He flips to first in time. And so, squeeze play there to try to get the runner in from third. Fails for Averett. It'll end the inning. They do get another run. They cut the lead now down to 1. Send us to the top of the 8th inning now. Averett down by 1, 7-6. Cade Sabin will take the ball here in the top of the 8th inning. Averett has clawed their way almost all the way back. They've scored in 3 consecutive innings. They put up 2 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th, and a run in the 7th to make it 7-6. This is a game where they trailed 7-1, and they're trying to mount a 6-run comeback right here and snap their 5-game losing streak. Averett bullpen has been exceptional down the stretch. Had Ian Amerson come out, normally the weekend starter for the Cougs. Came into an unfamiliar spot, did his job. And Will Green give a few good innings, and then we had Maddox Warren pitch 2/3 of hitless baseball, and now they'll hand it to Cade Sabin. Sabin, 1-2 so far this season. This will be his 8th appearance. 10 1/3 innings pitched, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So big moment here for Sabin. And he'll be going up against LeBron here to start the top of the 8th. LeBron is 2 for 3 today as he fouls that one back. Of course, LeBron would be 2 for 3. 23. 1 strike here. Big cut. A big swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if Saban works outside of the zone. And he does. It's a great 0-2 pitch, though. One ball and 2 strikes to LeBron. This one lined back up the middle. Trying to make the play is Romano. He keeps it in the infield. The throw to first. Gets by Turner. LeBron will take a look, but he'll hold it first. So a great effort there by Mono, but couldn't make the play. And Ferrum has a leadoff base runner. Send up J.J. Tyree. It'll be an infield single for LeBron, his 3rd hit of the day. Look over there at first, but back in safely. A bunt attempt here from Tyree goes down the first baseline, foul. LeBron hasn't really been in too much action this season. He hasn't attempted a stolen base this year, but never know. Keep an eye on him at first. Came into the day 0 for 14 to start the season, and now he's got 3 hits and 4 at bats. Another look over at first, but back in safely. Saban gets ahead here, 0-2. J.J. Tyree. And then waiting on deck is the leadoff hitter, Tyler Mason. Balls and 2 strikes here to Tyree. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cade Saban gets a big strikeout here in the top of the 8th, and there's 1 away. Tyler Mason now steps in, leadoff hitter, and the lineup flips over. 1 for 4 on the day for the left fielder. And that's going to be a balk. Cade Saban balks and sends LeBron to second. So now a runner in scoring position here for Tyler Mason. A costly error by Saban, looking to make up for it right here. Just got a huge strikeout, and now we're going to have time called. Barry will head over to the pitcher's mound, as well as Coach Fleming. So we'll find out what this is about. Coach Fleming out there with J.C. Barry. Cade Saban gets a word. And the function comes to an end. So LeBron at second here, and Tyler Mason steps up. There's 1 away as Averett looks to mount this big comeback here in the early part of the April schedule. Currently the 6th seed in the ODAC playoffs right now. Top 8 will qualify, and sitting at 5-5 conference record. This one, sky towards left. McCabe, it's going to be in foul territory. He makes the catch. LeBron will not tag at second, and so there's 2 away here.
Now batting for Ferrum, number 8, Carlos Castillo.
Send up Carlos Castillo now, shortstop. 1 for 2 on the day with a couple of stolen bases. Saban looking to keep this at 1 run. Averett down to their last 6 outs. Pitch to Castillo is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch here to Castillo is going to be flied towards Ziski and right. It's bringing him back over to the warning track in the wall, and he makes the catch. Kevin Ziski with a huge catch, and that will retire this side. Oh, my goodness. Big Kevo making the play there. Fire me up, Kev. 7-6 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Attaboy, Kev. Nick Romano, a.k.a. Metro, step up here for the Cougars. And how big has Romano been so far today for Averett? Batting in the 8 hole, he's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Looking to be the hero again. Takes that one inside for ball 1. Braden Weeks back out there for a second inning of work. Romano looking for his 3rd hit of the day. And he hits this one over to Mello at 3rd. Gets the hop, throws it over to Baxter at 1st, and there's one away in the bottom of the 8th.
Center fielder number 20, Mason Williams.
Weeks asks for the sign again. It'll be Williams, the 9-hitter, and then we'll flip the lineup over to Kevin Ziski. Williams takes a first pitch fastball there for strike 1. Averett trails by 1. Williams hits this one over to Castillo. It's short, makes the play, throws over to 1st. And just like that, Ferrum has the first 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now the bat for Averett, right fielder number 27, Kevin Ziski.
Ziski going to be working against the lefty Weeks here. Made that dazzling play in right field about 10 minutes ago to save a run. Kevin lines this one towards center field. Mollard racing back, and it's over his head, and it's off the wall. Ziski rounds 1st, heads towards 2nd, and he'll slam on the brakes there. But it's a 2-out double for Kevin Ziski. Yeah, Kev. Give Trevor Testerman a shot here, boy. That one was hit hard back up the middle. And Mollard They say as an outfielder, the hardest play to make is the one right at you. And that sure was the case right there. Coach Owens comes out to have a word. It looks like we'll have a pitching change here. Yep, so that'll be the end of Weeks' day. The lefty got the first 2 outs of the inning pretty easily, but then Ziske took him off the wall. And so they'll bring in the righty to face Testerman here in the bottom of the 8th. Averett's down to their last 4 outs, but they've got the go-ahead run at the plate and the tying run in scoring position. Right back with you in just a moment. So Tyler Mason will come in here to pitch for Ferrum. He made a start over the weekend against Randolph-Macon. Tyler Mason, a 5.19 ERA, 3 appearances, 2 starts. So this will be his 4th appearance and his 2nd appearance out of the bullpen. The left fielder, who's batting leadoff for Ferrum, will come out and take the bump. 8 2/3 innings pitched this season, 5 earned runs, only 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Going up against Trevor Testerman right here. You got Ziske at second base as the tying run. Big Trev steps up here. 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Looking to tie the game up. And he takes that one high for ball 1. A multi-sport athlete here at Averett. Stepping up to bat. And whoa, that's not necessarily agree with that call. That one looked a bit high and tight, but it'll be a strike and it'll be 1-1. Mason comes set, delivers. Testerman takes high for ball 2. And this is the part of the lineup where you can't really get cute because you can't pitch around Testerman because then you'll have to deal with Nolan McCabe, who's top 10 in average this season in the ODAC. And you got Robbins right behind him, so it's pick your poison. Ball's in a strike here to Testerman. Testerman laces this one to deep left field, driving Mason back all the way to the warning track, at the wall, it's over his head. It's a 2-run homer for Trevor Testerman. And Averett has stormed back from 7-1 to take the lead. Trevor Testerman launches one over the left field wall. And Averett has came all the way back. Eight to 7, Averett. My goodness. So Mason comes into the game, and Testerman takes him deep. And it'll send up Nolan McCabe, and now Averett, just like that, is 3 outs away from winning this one. Boy, when they needed it the most, Testerman delivered his 2nd home run of the season. And McCabe fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. 9th hit of the day for 10th hit of the day, for Averett. And none bigger than that one right there. It's 2 runs played here in the bottom of the 8th. McCabe takes that one outside. So McCabe now behind in the count, 1-2 to Mason, who just surrendered the lead. And he fouls that one back. That's Averett's offense in a nutshell. You get the first 2 outs pretty quickly, and then Ziske comes up, hits one off of the wall for a double. Coach Owens makes the pitching change to the righty, and then Testerman goes yard. 2-2 here now to McCabe. And now the question is, who's going to come in and close it for Averett? If you've got a full bullpen, Averett's going to need 3 outs to finish this one up. 2-2 pitch. He fouled back. Looking to snap their 5-game losing streak. Averett back in the lead now as McCabe takes that one inside for ball 3 and spits on it. Looking for some insurance runs now as Cougars looking not to be done just yet. 3-2 pitch here to McCabe. Swung on and foul. Run at bat here for Niner. I mentioned it before, but ever since the ODAC expanded into 2014, the 8th seed has been under 500, and so that's a very doable feat for Averett to get top 8. Obviously, if you ask some of those players, they're going to want home field advantage in the playoffs, but McCabe lines this one back up the middle, base hit. And so McCabe's on, and now that's 3 straight for Averett. Ziske, Testerman, and McCabe, 1, 2, 3 in the order, getting it done. It'll send up P-Rob here with 2 outs and a runner at first. Averett has scored in 4 straight innings. Their offense was held down to start first 5 innings. And Penn pitched a great game, but ever since they handed it to the bullpen, it's been a disaster. This one hit over towards right field. LeBron runs in and makes the catch, but not before Trevor Testerman sends one over the wall and gives Averett the lead. It's now 8-7. Cougars are 3 outs away from closing this one up and snapping their losing streak. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. It'll be Jake Braun on the mound to close it up for Averett. They've come back from 7-1, retaking the lead here, 8-7, and in just pure baseball fashion. I mean, we had a bunch of fielder's choice ground outs to score runs, a couple sacrifice bunts to score runs, and you might be pulling your hair out of your head and being like, oh, just break it open, but it's leading up until the big moment, and the big moment right now in this game was Trevor Testerman's 2-run homer over the left field wall to give Averett the lead. It's going to be 3-4-5 coming up here for Ferrum. Seth Shannon, who's 1 for 4, then Sean Baxter batting fourth. Jake Braun coming in here to close it up. The seniors' first pitch will be in the dirt for ball 1. Jake has been one of the more reliable arms out of the bullpen for Averett this season. A 3.75 ERA, 2-1 record, and 2 saves, which leads the team. Big swing and a miss there from Shannon, and it's 1-1. So no stranger to the moment for Averett. Jake Braun looking to close it out and get his 3rd save of the season. 1-1 pitch here to Shannon. Be chopped foul, and it's 1-2. Win here would give Ferrum their 10th ODAC loss. Averett able to close it out. 1-2 pitch here to Shannon. Braun. That one's fouled back. Shannon came into the day batting .339. No homers, but 16 RBIs. Braun looking to retire him via the strikeout. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. This one hammered towards center field deep. Williams gets over to the warning track and he makes the catch. I think everybody in the stadium was holding their breath on that one as Williams was able to make the catch and allowed out number 1. Woo. Braun gets the out there, and there's 1 away, and now he'll face Baxter. Baxter coming into the day 3rd in the ODAC in average. As that one misses outside. Boy, Shannon sent that one for a ride. But Williams, speed, able to range over and make the catch. And obviously Owen Fulton Field, a huge ballpark. This one hit towards left field. McCabe runs over, dives, and he makes the catch. Nolan McCabe with a huge diving slide catch there. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 9th. So 2 dramatic outs here to start the 9th, and Ferrum is down to their last. So 1 more out needed for Averett to get back into the win column and over 500 NODAC play. It'll be Eli Elliott, pinch hitter. Came in for defense a couple innings ago, and this will be his first at-bat of the day. He's got a .286 batting average this season. Taking ball 1. Elliott swings and skies this one into foul territory. Going to be a tough play for Ziske. He runs over, and he slides, and he drops it. Almost made the catch. The whole Averett dugout about piled out. But it hits the ground, and it's going to be a loud out number 1, or loud strike number 1, rather. So 1-1 count here to Elliott. This game has had it all. Typical Averett Ferrum fashion. Ball and a strike here to Eli Elliott. His first at-bat of the game, coming in a big spot. Inside corner, gets that one, and now it's 1-2. Ferrum's down to their last strike, a game that they led 7-1. And Averett looking to march back and put the finishing touches on this. 1-2 pitch from Braun. Line back up the middle and a base hit, and we're not done just yet, as that's a 2-out single for Eli Elliott. And the go-ahead run now will head to bat. It's going to be Gregory Mello stepping up here for Ferrum. .342 batting average this season. No home runs, but he's 1 for 4 on the day. Start to think about maybe stealing Eli Elliott at first as well. First pitch to Mello. Fouled straight back. Just missed that one. And it's 0-1. Elliott takes a modest lead at first. Braun comes set and delivers the 0-1 to Mello. It's a breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. Ball and a strike here. Jake Braun looking to close it up for Averett. 1-1 pitch to Mello. Just off the outside corner there, 2-1. Oh man, that was close. Much to the crowd's dismay. Mello now head in the count, 2-1. Does Braun go back to the fastball here? Behind in the count, 2-1. Mello gets the inside corner there. And so Averett didn't like the last call, but they like that one. As now it's 2-2, and Ferrum's once again down to their last strike. Braun gets the sign. Elliott at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. The pitch from Braun. Elliott on the run. It's in the dirt, and he's going to head towards second in a scoring position now. And now a base hit will tie the game. So Braun went to the breaking ball there. And now J.C. Berry is going to come out and have a conversation with Braun. It's going to be a 3-2 pitch. Waiting on deck is J.J. Mulhern, the center fielder. J.J. Mulhern is 2 for 4 on the day. So you do have a base open, but don't really want to walk Mello here. Let's see what he does. Braun loves going to that off-speed pitch. He's done it a couple of times in this at-bat. Will he feel confident throwing it 3-2? Tying run in scoring position here in the top of the ninth. 3-2 pitch. Braun delivers. It is a breaking ball, and it hits Mello. And he'll head to first base, and now the go-ahead run at first, tying run at second with 2 away. And it'll send up J.J. Mulhern. So this inning has been a roller coaster ride. Shannon sent one to the warning track the first at-bat. McCabe made a diving slide in left. Ziske, we thought, ended the game in right, but he dropped it. And here we are, Mulhern. First pitch is outside for ball one, and they're going to call a balk. They're going to call a balk, and the runners will advance. And so that pitch won't count. That's the second balk on the day for Averett. Saban had one a few innings ago, and now a base hit will give Ferrum the lead. That pitch won't count. It's going to be 0-0. Braun comes set and delivers. High fastball, 1-0. Ferrum's offense has gone quiet since the 4th inning. And now they're going to put Mulhern on an intentional walk, and so it'll load the bases here. And that'll send up LeBron. LeBron came into the day 0 for 14. He's got 3 hits already today. And so this is an interesting strategy here. LeBron's been hot, but statistically for the season hasn't been too great. The game will be on the shoulders of LeBron here. The base is loaded and 2 outs. The first pitch. LeBron sends one into left center field gap. Mason's going to run, but it's going to get down. And LeBron takes the lead. Ferrum comes back. The throw to second, not going to be in time. It's a 2 RBI double for LeBron. And Ferrum comes back and takes the lead 9-8. Oh, my goodness. An inning where they had nobody on and 2 outs. They've come back. And the damage isn't done just yet. Still 2 runners in scoring position here. It's a blown save for Jake Braun. Man, this one will get your heart race going. Here in the top of the ninth, the Panthers have reclaimed the lead. And it's going to be number 4, Tyree up. Big swing there, comes up empty, 0-1. This has been one of the best games of the year in ODAC play, I gotta say. It's had it all. Averett came back from 6 runs down. Ferrum's down to their last strike with nobody on base. This one's grounded in towards the hole. Big play here for Romano. Picks it up, throws it over to first in time. And so that'll do it. But not before Ferrum comes back. They were down to their last strike twice. And they come back and take the lead 9-8. It'll send us to the bottom of the 9th. Averett needs to come back one more time. Here we go, bottom of the 9th here at Owen Fulton Field. And this game has had it all. If you're just joining us, you might want to rewind a little bit. Ferrum led 7-1. Averett came back, made it 7-6. Trevor Testerman hit a 2-run homer to make it 8-7 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jake Braun got the first 2 outs at the top of the 9th. Had Elliott down to his last strike with nobody on base. He was able to reach base via the single. Ferrum got a couple of hits, and then LeBron took the lead in the top of the 9th. Does Averett have one more comeback in him? It's going to be Tyler Lowe to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th. And he misses inside there, ball 1. Mason will be back on the mound after giving up that homer to Testerman. And whoever loses this game, this is going to be a heartbreaker for sure. Both teams have really poured it out on the line here. Lowe hits this one. It's softly hit. Castillo plays it on the hop, throws it to first. Got him in time. And there's one away. J.C. Berry will step up, and then on deck is going to be Jack Turner. Berry's 1 for 4 on the day. Came into the day batting .275, no homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch here from Mason to Berry will be fouled straight back. A 1 pitch here to Berry, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. 2 teams who have lost their last 5 ODAC games, heading into a playoff push. This one is a big game for both sides as that one misses high. Ball and a strike here to Berry. Berry skies this one to left field. Elliott ranges over, and it's foul. Ball and a strike here to J.C. Berry, Texas Longhorn. The catcher for Averett here. 1-2 count. Takes that one high and away for ball 2. And you have some power on deck. Turner has hit a home run this season and is always a home run threat whenever he steps up. Barry's got to get on base. That's the key right now. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Barry chased the fastball outside, and now Averett's down to their last out. It'll be Jack Turner. He's 0 for 3 so far today. What a chance for Jack right now. He'll surely be swinging for the fences. He's got a home run this season and a lot of pop. He swings at the first pitch and hits this one into right field. LeBron runs over. It's back, but he makes the catch, and fittingly, that will do it. Averett falls in this one 9-8, and one of the best games you'll see all season in the ODAC. And Ferrum gets the win and snaps their 5-game conference losing streak. Averett has now dropped 6 in a row after winning 8 in a row. They fall to 5-6 in the ODAC, still in contention for playoff spot. But got a big series coming up on the road on Saturday against Virginia Wesleyan, and surely have to at least split those games. Virginia Wesleyan right now last in the ODAC. But boy, what a game. LeBron with 4 hits after being 0 for 14 to start the season, and a game-winning 2 RBI double. And that'll do it. So Averett falls 9-8 to Ferrum. They move to 13-9 and 5-6 in ODAC play. So for everyone here in the press box and in the Averett Sports Network, my name is Thomas C. III saying so long, and thanks for watching.